Okay, dealing with the cone. If you go back to the first page of the or the inside cover of your test paper, you'll have a formula sheet which will tell you stuff about cones. One thing it will say is that the curved surface area of a cone equals pi RL. Now L is the slant length, so L here corresponds to the 8.3 here, the distance from the top of the cone to the circumference of the base, which is different from the height. I'll mark in the height h because we're going to need that later. That's the shortest distance from the base to the height. It's basically the distance from the top of the cone to the center of the circular base. That forms a right angle triangle, which we'll come back to for part 2. Now, for the first bit, you're looking at the total surface area of the cone. Now, one easy mistake to make is that you just work out pi RL, which in this case is going to be pi times 3.7 times 8.3, and get an answer for that. And that's the total surface area of the cone. Because it's a solid cone, there's a difference between a solid cone and a hollow cone. A hollow cone has no base. This one does have a base, it's a circle, so we need to do the curved surface area plus the base. We wouldn't add on the area of the base if it was a hollow cone because there would be that wouldn't contribute to the surface area. The base obviously is going to be pi r squared, so it's pi times 3.7 squared, and if you add those up you get whatever the right answer is. So I'm not going to work it out now. The volume of the cone is slightly more tricky because the volume of the cone, again, that's in the formula book. It's a third pi r squared h. And obviously r you've got there. Now, to work out h, we need to involve Pythagoras' theorem, as I mentioned at the start. It's not marked on there, so you just need to show how you do this. You've got a right angle triangle, 3.7, 8.3, and h. So h is clearly going to be the square root of, sorry, h squared is going to be 8.3 squared minus 3.7 squared, and h is going to be the square root of that. So plug those values into your calculator and you get the answer in the back.